Alright, everybody. It's me, Bugsy. And, sir, your name?
Yeah, I, nah, I'm kidding. Hey, I'm back. It's me, Waluigi. Okay, that's a joke. That
So, okay, guys. I wanna talk about Star Fox's no difficulty thing that everybody's upset about. Guys, a lot of you hardcore gamers, tripping about. Oh my God, the difficulty! It shouldn't have easy difficulty. Guys, a lot of people are not like me, you, or a whole bunch of other people. Sometimes they have a little bit of trouble. Yeah, back in the day, as gamers struggled to get through a game, and I'm not saying that it's not good for that, but not a lot of people have that kind of patience and time. Sometimes they just want to get through the game, and probably just enjoy it, that way. But then I'm looking at Jim Sterling's video, and he's like, and these people are like, oh, what fun is this? Because we're hardcore gamers. And to that I have to say one thing: shut up, shut up, because some of you ain't even gonna play this game. Because some of you don't even have Wii U's because some of you are like, all the Wii U's are failures. So I doubt you guys are gonna shell out enough money to get a freaking Wii U. Shin,
man,
your thoughts?
man, though, this topic's more hotter than Undyne when you leave her in Hotland. All I have to say about it is pretty much that necessarily I can understand the gripe about the game companies adding in a lower difficulty mode, but at the same time, you have to honestly look back at the older days, like even in like more mass-produced games like Call of Duty and like I said, the older days, Mario, they always had optional difficulties. Mario was always at its set and like a set challenge, but for those who, like you, wanted a higher challenge, they had challenge modes. Challenge modes are there because you people want to try and tickle your brain. And the fact that they have changing difficulties, it's not going to affect you at all in the main game. Like I said, Call of Duty, they have different difficulties, which are, I think it's like recruit, then it goes up to like recruit, um, recruit hardened, recruit something hardened veteran. And I recently bought Black Ops, and I tried playing the hardest difficulty veteran. I was thinking, I'm brave boy now, I get to take on these guys, pew pew, I'm a soldier. But in reality, I died horribly. Everywhere I went, dead, 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 dead. I had to lower the game back to hardened. But in a sense, I'm not good at that challenge, but other people are like me and don't have that sort of ability. And if you want that challenge, if you want to die 15 times, then go for it. Nobody's stopping you. This whole change of difficulty thing, and even if the game pesters you to do it, you don't have to. That's why it puts no. If you get a Super Kong, it's like, if you get Super Kong, it's like, do you want to use Super Kong? It's not like, hey, you suck, here's a Super Kong. They'll play the game for you, up yours. No. It's like, hey, you seem to be having a little bit of trouble. Do you want to use the Super Kong? No, you don't? Okay, that's great. Have a good life.
Yeah, it's optional. But like usual, everything on the internet, someone's gonna have something up their butt to say about it. Because, that's all you guys are just good at doing. Like, I'm just saying, calm down and just enjoy the game.
All I can say is, you guys want a hardest difficulty? Try Undertale hard mode. That stuff you can never get off.
I'm I've never played Undertale hard mode, and I don't want to.
The hardest part is accepting that there is no hard mode.
Mm. Seriously though, what? Seriously though, You guys just need to calm down because I know half of you that make these comments don't even have a Wii U.
And
You
if
get
you do, then yeah, again, it's optional.
Yeah. Just of people are just willing to put in a lot of time to play it, and you guys gotta understand that.
I mean, multiplayer games, they don't just multiplayer games, they they have like a difficulty system implanted into the game. You're good? Good. Play with the other good players. You want to die? Go ahead, die. You're not so good at the game? Here, play with the bare minimum. Try and rank up and learn the game better.
I mean, that's why in Super Smash Bros. We got for fun and for glory.
Even though I hate that. I just wish that it was just items, no items. Or I more just hate the fact that it doesn't count if you play for fun. Why doesn't it count for when you play for fun? Sometimes I don't want to have a stick up my butt and play with nothing but dodge spamming, countering Lucinas.
I manage. Sometimes.
But, yeah, just don't get your stick up a butt. Don't get your butt up a stick whenever something like this comes up, whenever a game publisher offers the cheaper alternative. I mean, people complained when Dark Souls was going to get an easier mode. It's like the game is still the same. They add another difficulty, not for you, but the people who play the game and die 20 times a day.
And dying in a game can be very, very, very frustrating. Trust me, I've been playing Pepsi Man. No, seriously, I got like playing it on emulator, playing Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man is a fucking hard game to play, trust me. Ugh.
Imagine Temple Run, except if you had to grind your balls to a cheese grater.
Ugh.
But
I'm still on the second stage, by the way, if anybody wanted to know.
at least you get that glorious cutscene that makes jack sense. But if you ever question yourself or question the difficulty publishers are putting in your game, just remember, it's still the same game. You just need to get good.
And for all the people, for all the casual people that just play these games and put on the easy mode, you guys are still gamers no matter what anybody says.
Shine on, you crazy diamonds.
Anybody who says you're not a gamer just because you play games casually, yeah, they just want to show off and be like, we're hardcore.
Just don't play Candy Crush. That thing is Satan.
Yes, never play Candy Crush. But if you're an anime fan like me, you should try playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle on your phone. It's beautiful. Although, let's just say the drops are not ideal. But I'll talk about that in another video for another time. I still got 8 minutes. What else can I talk about?
You all know what else is hotter than this topic, Bugsy?
What?
Undyne Neo.
Shin, don't. You're gonna break Bugsy. Like that.
I'm gonna break him like fine china.
Okay. Sans, how long have you been there? I teleported. Also, I've been busy. I've been busy tending to the farm, so to speak. Please, Sans, I don't want to hear it. For the love of God. Brother, if you truly love me, don't do it. Hey, you think that's bad? It ain't worse than what's going on in freaking Char and Asriel's bedroom. Ew, don't even get me started on that. So, you ever gonna do a video with Asriel? People are asking about that. Do they want to see a video of me and Asriel crying for like 3 hours? It's not fun.
Dude, it's drama, it's romance, it's bloodshed. Okay, we took that part out, but it's still drama and romance.
Ugh.
Or I should say bromance. You know what I mean.
That won't stop people from shipping it. And trust me, people have stopped sending me and Sans freaking. Oh my. I was about to say for a minute. They're making an Undertale freaking dating sim.
The Blue Light Special featuring Bugsy and Sans.
Oh god.
Chapter 1. It was a calm day on the surface.
No. Please, for the love of God, we get enough of that from Mettaton.
It was a calm day on the
like-
surface. Bugsy was shopping at his favorite store. He encountered Sans just at the same place.
God.
And he was
Bugsy
never gonna
just-
give you up. I wish I could play the song, but it's copyrighted.
Bugsy play just look at the Dragon Ball Z stuff. Why didn't Goku marry Bulma? Because Goku promised Chi-Chi when they were little. That's why.
Because he just wants to tell you how he's feeling. Try to make you understand.
So yeah, that's why Bulma didn't marry Goku. But if it did, let's just say.
It's news time, children. There's another update. We finally got a release date of Steven Universe.
Oh really?
Yes.
What does it
We're
say?
gonna have the Summer of Steven! Except it's not weekly, and the episodes are going to be not that long in terms of the span of when they're released. So it's not more the Summer of Steven rather than it is the bicentennial of Steven.
Come on. Cartoon Network, come on. That isn't right.
Now look, I understand it's like purposes and all that. They want to get out a toy line, obviously, before they get the official stuff in there. However, my gripe is, we obviously know they have stuff. And though many of you guys are going to get spoiled, spoiled as spoilers is spoiled, that we've seen a Malachite fight, and on top of that, we've seen sneak peeks to that one episode where Peridot and Lapis Lazuli ship the hell out of each other. So, it's obvious that they have stuff to show, they're just not showing it.
And
And if they do show it, they're showing it at the wrong times.
And also this picture of Lapis and Peridot fuse, which I don't know if it's real or not. That's why I never said anything about it. But yeah. And
So, to satisfy your mad cravings, everybody, there's a Steven Universe Little Big Planet costume pack. So, fork over your money to, whatever the Little Big Planet studio that made it was called. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. But fork over your money to that, and you get Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, and Steven, and also Lion.
yeah, you guys can make like your own Steven Universe levels or your own Steven Universe game if you want to. Cartoon
Make
Network
Attack
has
by Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
because
Oh no,
freaking
Steven
Cartoon
Universe
Network.
2.
I mean, Cartoon Network hasn't done that except for that one game you can get on your iPad, which is kind of like
Attack of
Paper
the Light's
Mario.
actually pretty fun.
I haven't played it yet.
It's like $2.99. It's very fun though. Like I said, very fun. Hey, at least the Sack Boys don't look as nightmare-inducing as some of the Funko do.
A lot of you are probably asking Bugsy, when are you going to release the Big 3 game on Little Big Planet? In due time, my children. Oh yeah, also, working on an Alucard skin for that game. Or an X skin, if you get my drift. Yeah, I want X to be in the game, either as an NPC, or actually... Maybe I do one level talking about how I met X, because a lot of you've been asking about that. Because like he's really like Alucard. Like how'd you and him meet? Oh yeah, maybe I'll make that into a boss fight. I'm still working on HUDs and health bars and whatnot, so that's gonna take a little while. What else? What else? And oh yeah, Fusion in Steven Universe is basically sex.
We like everybody probably knew that, except for the wee children. But don't tell Cartoon Network, or else we might not see Steven Universe until 2059.
I told
I
you.
don't know.
I told you guys I wasn't a dirty old man.
Okay, Master Roshi, moving on. You wanna know what I'm getting sick of?
What are you getting sick of, man?
A lot of this YouTube spurred drama, or at least how everybody's basically making a profit off of it. No, I'm not going to go on a rant complaining about Drama Alert, because honestly, Keemstar, although sometimes he gets screwed up, I don't have much of a whole beef with him in a sense. But we're talking about the people who mass-produce this, pick a side, and then make a mob of followers. Like, I'll give an example. During the whole Meme Gate, which is a stupid name, by the way.
Meme Gate?
Meme Gate was what they named the pyrocynical H3H3 Leafy is here incident. Regardless of who was in the right, which is to say, no one was in the right. If you're wondering, nobody was in the right because, although yes, you could argue it was wrong for Leafy to make fun of somebody who was mentally disabled, you could also argue that it was technically not even Leafy himself who really made fun of him, like, in terms of sending him death threats. That was his mob of followers. Same thing goes for H3H3. When he made the Leafy rant, what happened? A lot of people unsubbed against people who were associated with Leafy is here, which was a lot of people.
And, you know, when Leafy actually tried to say, like, yeah, he was doing that to Pyrocynical and me, a lot of, like, his fans were just jumping on Leafy, like, oh, all he was doing was complaining. And I just looked and, you know, like in my last video when I talked about it, it was just sad because all of you don't get that freaking H3H3 wants you to do that.
So, and then I think what really ticked me off the most was the Reddit post, because in the whole thing, H3H3 was trying to rant about, like, how they were evil for uploading the conversation to YouTube and all that, and how, oh, well, we're not making a video so as to not ban the flames. But you posted on your own personal Reddit, which is just one big echo chamber, and then it bans the flames for even more conflict. Sure, it might have ended, but that doesn't mean people are still fighting about it to this day. And then also, another incident I'd like to point out for this YouTube drama is the whole Tobuscus rape allegations. I'm just more like, I'm sort of standing here like, until I see evidence that either is true, I'm not going to jump to a conclusion. To me, he didn't, but simultaneously did the rapes. Because no evidence has come forth to prove either one.
Yeah. And you know how I feel about it, guys. I'm just a bit torn.
So let's just wait until it's been confirmed. But I am going to point out that although I am neutral, it is suspicious that the people went to Tumblr, of all places, to say this. Either way, as you can see, YouTube drama is a serious problem, but in reality, I would say it's not as serious as we're making it out to be. Problem is that, again, people try and capitalize on it. Look at what happened during the Leafy and H3H3 drama. Everybody subbed and unsubbed to the other.
Mm-hmm.
So it was obvious that it was making a profit for both of them. That's why arguably both were in the wrong. So if you hear more about this YouTuber drama of any sort, please be sure to at least pick a side after learning everything you can. Don't just assume that just because your favorite YouTuber here told you that this favorite YouTuber here told this person that they sucked and that their fans went rabid and told everybody to kill themselves. Because if you say to that person, kill yourselves, what makes you any better than the person that you are trying to prove against in the first place? You dick. On a lighter subject, though, How many alternate universes can you make of Undertale? Like, that's a genuine question. Anybody answer that in the comments. How many can you make? We have Story Swap. We have Story Shift. We have Underswap. We have
Underlust.
Tale. I'm not going back there again. We have Amalgamite Tale.
We have Flaming Diarrhea Undertale that some dude made.
Oh, my favorite's Banana Undertale. An alternate universe where everything is the same except everybody's a banana. Except Flowey, which for some reason is a dragon dildo.
I swear, everybody in Banana Tail would probably get killed by me because I like bananas. That's just basically how it go.
Either way, it's interesting of how a game spurred more ideas in a game than a game I've seen in a while. More in terms of how much new things people can make from one material. It's always been done in creative works before, but in terms of like the time period, fan bases are bad, sure, but they're also good. And I'm also happy to see a lot of the more creative universes stick. Such as, again, stuff like Story Shift, which honestly skews the perspectives, and I'll admit, Azrael as Papyrus makes me want to scream in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
And more the only universes that I honestly have to disagree with in a sense in terms of their conceptualization would probably have to be stuff like Underfell. It's just a universe where everybody's an asshole. We live life. It's terrible. Why do we have to see our video game characters be assholes?
Yeah, and he ends up befriending them, but still, it's just like, okay, everybody wants to kill Frisk. In the most violent way possible.
Oh, I love this. Hi, Sans. No, I'm Sans. Sans. Ah, so you are a goat fucker?
Okay, a lot, certain people, since I'm looking at this, you want to know what, you want to know, but you guys want to know what I think would happen if, if Bulma and Goku got together. Okay, guys, I really do think if Goku as a little kid didn't promise Chi-Chi that they'd be together, yeah, Bulma and freaking Goku would have probably got together. And you know what?
Forever. Together forever. Together forever. I'm sorry.
It'd be really awesome though. But it's like, because I've been rewatching Dragon Ball, and yeah, he just
starting a business from the ground up means I have to be well rested every night.
Sorry about this freaking commercial. I didn't want to.
Alrighty, guys.
I don't want to look at a tampon commercial to you guys.
Another weekly Q&A as I answer your questions as I always do every of future Trunks returning for the next arc. Honestly, man, I think all of this stuff is.
But
we need a universe where everything is the same except Chara and Frisk are an M60 machine gun.
How about the universe where Chara and Frisk are lovers?
Full love.
Romeo and Juliet style. That's why they fail.
I mean, I've read the comic books, so if you're asking me for just a show, or you ease Whiteside out of the door, or have some.
I'm trying to find that one. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find that, but excuse me. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, you guys. Oh, yeah. You guys. Oh, because we're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. I didn't anticipate how long this video was gonna be. But
they can make as long as we want, but there is a limit.
Since we do got a little bit more time, Monaka is just a weakling that Beerus took so he can motivate Goku and Vegeta. Yeah, I mean, a lot of you were like, oh, he's an ex-god of destruction. Nope. Beerus just was like, let me get the weakest motherfucker here so Goku and Vegeta can be motivated. And I'm like, come on. I mean, at least get someone that could fight. That literally could fight other than... I mean, it didn't have to be they couldn't have picked Monaka. They could have picked someone like, well, like I don't know, but someone a little bit stronger than Monaka, because I saw like how freaking Monaka was just like is just this weakling. I mean, a lot of us want to make jokes about freaking Yamcha being weak. No, Monaka's like the new Yamcha. The new Yamcha.
Kobe's much stronger, much faster, much more athletic than the average human, even at 37. So I would probably have to.
Sorry to dwell so much on Undertale, but there's just one more thing I have to point out. There's only one other thing that's certain. You either get an asshole Gaster, or you get the Dadster, or you get the mix of both. Either way you slice it, that's the only coherent thing. But in the wake of other news, and I can process in my head of headness.
Oh my god, there's a question that freaking Kwame answered. What if Chi-Chi married Roshi? Oh god. Guys, do you even know what would go down if that happened? That old man would probably make Chi-Chi his sex slave. She'd be gargled in mayonnaise. A lot of you are asking me about like, am I still gonna do that the episode of Ramen Forever Rivals where Kuno thinks that he's gay? Yes, that's still happening because I just thought of more things Kuno could possibly say when he's in that realization moment, and he's like, "How could I? How could I? How could I fall for Rama Satomi? What does this mean? What is this burning feeling within me?" And really, he's not gay. It's just like because Kuno is so freaking, he's so much into his own theatrics, he starts to believe that he's gay. But really, he isn't. He even tries to kiss Rama during the episode as a dude. Which he kind of succeeds and still goes, ugh, that isn't what I expected it to be. Rama gets depressed and DB, which is basically the character representation of myself, just laughs, just follows Rama and laughs like a mother, just laughs at him. Here's some of the jokes I'm still probably thinking of using. Hey Rama, how did it feel, Kuno kissing you as a dude? How's that make you feel? Oh, Rama, please don't elope with him. Hey Rama, you could be, it's possible in your curse form to have a kid with him, so you could have a kid with Kuno. Ah man, there's a whole bunch of things I'm gonna do. For starters, certain videos, certain characters are gonna jump into my videos. Like, oh my god, Hoplite, what are you doing here? Bugsy, my boy, how are you? What are you doing here, you old freak? Oh, I was just here trying to get some pennies. Motherfucker, why are you in my room? Oh god, guys, I lost Shin. Hold on, guys. I'll come back. I lost my buddy for a minute. So we're gonna be right back. Okay, Shin's typing something to you guys. So y'all can take a little look. anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna have to finish the solo, and Habasai once again. What the fuck are you doing in my room? What? I'm just here getting some baddies. You better not be here trying to get my sister. Mom's face, or I will fuck you up. Like, I will rip you open. I've done that to people. Man, that is a good way to treat your elders. Habasai, I just want you to know, in this show, I'm gonna make life a lot harder for you. So just remember that. And also, bon voyage. Anyways, guys, I enjoyed doing these videos, especially with Shin, because not a lot of people will literally collab with me, and Shin's like, Shin just wants to be in my, Shin wants to help me out in my videos, and he has insight in certain topics that I really sometimes don't, and it works. And you are gonna see a lot of him in there when he's not like truly busy. So, yeah. Anything else I need to say before I get out of here? Oh, I'm sorry I'm not working on third Mario Brother. Okay, we're gonna look at that a little bit later. I think I might actually talk about it a little bit later. But guys, I will say one thing. Before I get out of here. I'm working on so many things. I totally forgot about Mockoff. But Mockoff Summer shall be coming back with a vengeance as we look at certain videos on Anime Crave. And heck, I'll even show a little bit of Please Twins again, because I love that show. Even though technically it's like no one can tell these two. No one can tell them like, hey, that's your brother, and you lady, you're just unrelated to this person. I don't even know why you got that picture. They really never explained why does the unrelated chick have the picture. Like, they never explain it. Was her family close to Mike's family? Like, what is the real, what is the actual deal? But I don't know. But they really need to explain that. Or like someone in the comments explain that to me. If you've seen Please Twins. I like kind of the end of it because one is the sister and it's the one with the green hair, and she's just like all still wanted to be all up around Mike and stopping the other one from like getting it on with Mike. I'm like, Jesus, man. But the implied incest levels were off the charts in that series. I'll actually do a review of it pretty soon. But the implied incest was off the charts. And yeah. But I shall talk about it later. See you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my pal Shinigami. I honestly don't know why he chooses that name. But that's what he likes. And if he was here, he'd tell you guys we'd see you later, and so will I. Because it ain't gonna be the last time you see him. He'll be around. And maybe I can actually finally do my review, my interview show, if I can. But I'll see you guys later. Bye, folks. And yeah, the old freak will probably still be around my videos as well. That and Kuno, and probably Ranma, and probably Ryoga, because you know what? I'm just gonna promote the fuck out of this show, and just everybody gonna be invited.